Nice. Yeah, this works very well, Zach. Thank you. Why do I say wordy? Why don't I say run on, David? Well, hold on a second. I said it is not yet a run on. I've clarified it as wordy. So what's the difference? Do you know what a run on sentence is?
Yes.
What's a run on sentence?
Where it has, it's too long, it's connected by
Too many conjunctions. Not necessarily. A run-on sentence is one which contains multiple sentences that are improperly joined. You can create a compound sentence, right? I walked down the street, comma, and I stepped over the curb. Two sentences, and that's not a run-on, right? Because I've got a comma and an and. So what you've got in a run-on is when I run them on. That means I walked down the street, I walked on the curb, I fell on my face, and so on, with nothing. That's a run-on sentence. Okay, and I'm saying that this is not a run-on sentence at this point. Connor?
Is it because she says he twice and doesn't say
Let's take a look at that. Got he. So, Connor, what you're drawing our attention to is a pronoun reference problem. I don't understand who he is. Who is he, Zach? Finney or Beneke? Beneke. Is there anybody else in your paragraph? In other words, are there any other male characters in the story that you're talking about, or is it just Beneke? If it's just Beneke, Connor, we understand who it is, so it's okay. If we were talking about Beneke and some other male character, you're right, we would get confused there. But at this point, Zach's okay. By the way, if Zach had that problem, this is what he'd see on his page. Pro-ref, unclear pronoun reference. That means I don't know who the pronoun is referring to. But I think Zach's fine. You didn't see that comment on there, Zach, did you? Okay. Sentences are subject-verb. Right? Noun-verb. Can anybody tear this apart and find the noun-verb pairings for me? Very simple. David. Okay. We've got noun, verb, he climbed. What else? Yep. He got. Are they correctly joined? Actually, they are, because you've got the ands. Technically, you could do this, make this a comma. He then climbed out onto the ledge. He got locked out there, and nobody was around to help him. What I'm telling Zach with my wordy comment is that it just needs to be split into different sentences. It goes on too long. Does that make sense, Zach? I did this, and I did this, and I did this, and eventually I'm thinking, gosh, pause for breath there. Take a break between ideas. Where do you want to break? Where I put the comma? He then climbed out on the ledge. He got locked out there, and nobody was around to help him. Does that work? Sounds fine to me. Or you could take it apart the other place. He then climbed out onto the ledge, and he got locked out there. Nobody was around to help him. Whichever you prefer. But 3 sentences with 2 ands, it's a little bit too much. Now, so what should Zach do next time? If Zach sees a lot of wordy comments on his papers, when he revises, he should pay attention to that and think, oh, I write in a wordy fashion. I'm going to take a look at my sentences and knock them down into smaller sentences. Always try small, clear sentences. They often work better. Okay, next. Yeah, Sarah.